Hey guys, another day, another day alive. Mental health. When you wake up in the morning and just wonder if it's worth it even getting out of bed ever again. Medication seems to help some. 'Cause I remember a time where it's like I'd wake up and I'd still be sleepy. It's like you'd still be tired no matter how often you slept. Medication seems to not let me sleep so much. It helps. I know there's some discussion nowadays, and amidst everything that's going on, that the medication doesn't actually affect brain chemistry. Something about it not being involved in depression, anxiety, and all those different things. But for me, it's like it makes a difference. It's like thanks to the medication, it's like I don't sleep all day anymore. It's like there was a time when it's like that's all I did is sleep. As I usually say, slept for about 2 years. All I did was sleep and eat. Every time when I had joy in life and all that good stuff. You have everything, you lose it thanks to your mental health. But well, things aren't perfect now. It's better than it was once upon a time. It's like not that long ago I was homeless. Had nothing. I'd lost everything that mattered to me. My kids, my wife, my family. When your own brothers and your mother and father want nothing to do with you anymore. And it's like, well, they don't matter. All that matters now is my daughters. Being able to see them again. Father's Day coming up. But when you don't have a vehicle and no way to drive to see them, to move where they are now, she took them and moved them away to a place that's very hard for me to get to. Keep on trying to make myself as like call a lawyer and see what they can do if there's anything they can do. But if I don't have a vehicle myself to travel to at least pick up, because that's the way the courts usually work. I assume it does anyway. She can't be the one bringing them to me every time. So I don't know. I have more energy than I used to, but it's like things is like you can't make yourself do things anymore that really matter to you. That's the whole thing. It's like I don't have as much joy for reading books as I used to. I have lots of audible books that all I have to do is lay back and listen to, and that doesn't seem to bring me as much joy unless it's a series I actually enjoy. Oh, big shout out to Jim Butcher and the Dresden Files, my favorite current science fiction fantasy series. Sherlock Holmes as the magic power of Merlin. That's Jim Butcher. And the Dresden Files. And let me get to what's really bothered me. I was planning on wearing it. It was like I had a heart monitor for a time right here on my chest. You can see that mark there. It's keeping track of my heartbeats and my heart rhythm. I went in for some testing on that as well, stress test. Injected a dye to me. Tested my heart. Got the letter from the doctor. Oh, where's that at? Well, St. Bernard's. Let's see, reviewed your stress go, and it was abnormal. When stress echoes abnormal, it could possibly mean that you have a blockage in one of the arteries to your heart. If we could do what is called heart cath on you, it's a procedure that we do in the hospital, check to see if there are any blockages in the arteries to your heart. If there's any blockages, we can open them up with a stent. We tried to call you numerous times, but your phone kept sending us straight to voicemail. We cannot schedule any procedures without your verbal consent, so if you would like to do the heart cath, please call us back ASAP. They did try to call me, but as nobody ever calls me, except people like that, insurance, etc., those usual spam calls, I often leave my phone off for days at a time. So, I called them back last week, and I've got it. Well, it's not scheduled yet. They're supposed to call me back and let me know when I can go in to get that done. So here I am, 55, and I'm going to have my first surgery. The worst thing I've ever had done before this is have some stitches in me, and when I passed some kidney stones and didn't know what was wrong with me. So this is the first time I'm going to have something major like that done to me. If I understood her correctly, they're going to run a thing up in the vein in my groin. Yeah, that's lots of fun. You know what I mean, guys. And going to run it up there and check for the blockages. I talked to another friend of mine, and she said that is like they wouldn't schedule that sort of thing just for exploratory. There probably is one, but they're not wanting to excite me or get me worried. No matter what, it's going to be a surgery. But I have heard it's a minor one now. I haven't had my first major surgery. It's like I haven't had a surgery of any kind. So this has got me worried. As if I didn't have enough mental health problems, now I got physical health problems other than weight. So soon I'm going to be having my first one, and of course, I don't know what to think. It's troublesome. Well, I have to get my affairs in order, just in case. I've already talked to somebody about that. I'm taking responsibility if there's any problems with it, because I don't know if they put you under or what for this sort of thing. They might or might not. But anyway, if something goes wrong, somebody needs to handle my affairs. So I think I've got that in order. And they'll call my brothers. Well, one of my brothers anyway. Nobody else really seems to care if I live or die, so what little I do have has got to be handled. My things, so my daughters can get what I have. If I have any money left in my account when I pass. Like I said, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. So I got that hanging over me now, my first medical procedure. As if you don't have enough problems already with your mental health, and then you start to have medical problems. But thankfully it's a minor one, and I don't have diabetes yet, which runs in my father's side of the family. None of me or my brothers has it as of yet, so that's a good thing. So it doesn't run in my mother's side of the family. My breathing is better, thank the Lord for that. Just have minor asthma issues. My lungs aren't constantly full of fluid anymore. I believe I have a milk allergy. Now, for those that don't think it's just a minor problem, no, it's fairly major. For a long time, whenever I had something like I ate a lot of cheese dip or I had spinach dip, things like that, I'd get real gassy, and I thought that was just a combination of foods, but apparently it was the milk. I was lactose intolerant, and I kept eating so much milk over the course of my life. Especially my love of ice cream. Eating regular ice cream didn't seem to give me gas, but whenever I had a milkshake, it got me real gassy. So eventually it developed a full-blown allergy. And I tested it one day when my lungs were cleared and I wasn't coughing up, hacking up gunk anymore. And I ate some French onion dip and immediately started having a hard time breathing. My lungs filled up with fluid. Got over that. I've avoided milk since and haven't had any issues since I got my last steroid shot. That's the main thing they do for you whenever you have an allergy attack. And okay, I gotta get it. Guess like at some point is like get an epinephrine shot. I think it's called, whatever it is. Whenever you have a reaction. Only other allergy I have other than that is like cat allergies, and whenever a honeybee stings me, as when you're in Arkansas, you walk around barefoot, get stung in the foot all the time. My foot would swell up from that. Wouldn't have any breathing issues with that, but yeah. Just distracting myself from what I'm actually worried about for these other concerns. I don't have any medical allergies that I know of. Just take my Zoloft, my Singulair, Zyrtec, usual. Those have pollen allergies. Everything affects your mental health when you're worried about things. And I've got a lot of things to worry about. My day-to-day life is okay. All my needs are taken care of. I have extra money whenever I want to buy. Splurge on myself something, which ain't a whole lot as of late, other than buying the occasional movie. Make sure I have enough food to eat. Watch my shows on streaming. Yeah, I cut the cable. All I have is those streaming channels nowadays. Watch those. Watch some of my favorite shows over and over again, like most other people. Broadcast TV just doesn't mean that much to me anymore. Occasionally watching my sports. Right now I'm between my favorite sports right now. It's like Arkansas Razorbacks, basketball and football. Never really cared for baseball. I am looking forward, though, to the X Games that's coming up in July. It's fun seeing that, especially the motocross where they get up into those flips and everything in midair. So my main hopes for the immediate future that I look forward to is seeing some shows I enjoy. And for the long-term future, seeing my daughters once again. I probably won't see them this month for Father's Day. So it's like that's a major thing that bothers me. And of course, my new medical procedure I'm going to be having. Mental health and all the problems associated with living day-to-day life is not easy for us compared to other people. But that's the way things are right now. Hope for the best, plan for the worst. Lord, grant me the strength to change the things I can, the wisdom to accept the things I cannot. No. Lord, grant me the strength to change the can. Strength to accept the things I cannot, and wisdom to know the difference. The serenity prayer. Thank you, God, as this day ends. All my love, guys. Practice your mindfulness and take your meds and drink some water. Good luck, everybody. Hopefully I'll talk to you again. Bye. I'm Stephen from Arkansas, signing off.